government owns the media.
So you think the government's in complete control of the media?
I think they're in control of most of like the websites and most of like the TV channels.
I think different TV companies, and I wouldn't necessarily say the government, but just people with money trying to get a TV show or going.
Okay.
The government and large corporations that can put the most amount of money into like the media companies for them to like portray their own ideas and what they want to hear.
I think the government owns the media.
It should be private groups that are not biased, but I feel that the government has an influence.
I don't know, I mean, I'd like to think that it is independently, like everybody has their own opinion, but I don't really honestly know. I mean, of course, like government has some in it. There's probably like individual companies that are paying like some people to say certain stuff.
I think it's censored by the government, kind of what we can see.
But what about the internet? Do you think the internet's censored at all?
Not really. I think the internet's where you can be yourself without having to worry about that. That's what I think.
So who do you think owns it though?
There's an elite group out there who owns it. I don't know. Could be the government, could be someone else.
I think it's all the millionaires, the rich people.
Why do you think they're so powerful?
First of all, it's because they have the money, and they have all contacts around.
Because they have money and they have connections within the government, and like they can get what they want.
It influences everyone's decisions that they make.
I think it brainwashes some people.
You think they have more influence on Americans because they own most of the media?
Yeah, I think they do. They have a lot of influence.
What's your opinion on the type of influence they have? Do you see a more positive influence on people or a more negative influence on people's lives due to the media?
I think it's both. Because sometimes stuff in the media, it's not good. We don't need it in the media. But other things, we really need the media.
I think they influence kids mainly on how to grow up. Reality shows, music, and like our role models. They're not like they used to be. Like they all smoke weed. So I feel like they influence the kids a lot.
In a negative way, the media, it shows what's bad about the world, and people are growing up watching Jersey Shore and shows that are not good for kids growing up today.
Do you need to know about? And then there's some things that are like government, like secret stuff that don't need to be shared because it could endanger us as a nation. And then some things like are negative, like some things get twisted around. No matter who says it, it always gets twisted by somebody. And it should just be the honest truth. And I feel like we've gotten away from that. And it should just be the honest truth.
Right. In a way, it brings some people together, like Facebook. But in other ways, it changes some people.
Like how? How does it change people?
Like I said before, relationships. They can break up a good relationship.
negative way because they're not always reporting the truth. They're just reporting what will get them the most amount of viewers and page views and most profit and popularity. So they're not always giving the people what they need, but rather what they want.
Would you say you watch a lot of TV?
Not really. I watch it every day, but it's only an hour or two.
Do you think young people are more susceptible? Like, more susceptible to be influenced by the media?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think that is?
I think because when you're older, you have more experience. So you think more about stuff that they say in the media. As you know, young people, they just take it all in.
So do you think it's a bad thing that only 6 corporations can pick and choose what to show these young people?
It really is.
Again, going back to reality TV, you know, whatever they call it, TV reality shows. So but then again, I mean, what is it media exploits? I mean, it's our weaknesses. It's our weaknesses, really. But again, you know, it all comes back to people, and so you have a choice not to watch it. You know, always have. You know, the remote control on the button, you can just turn it off.
Right. Oh, definitely an increase in negative. When people focus on Kim Kardashian having a kid or what she's doing or what people are, these celebrities that have nothing to do with the government or the way things are run, it just brings society down.
So do you think we could be using the media today with all the technology for more productive things?
Oh yeah, by far we could have programs out there to instill true facts into the children, science, things that we need to have, but instead we use it for ignorance. Depending on what channel you watch a news story, you can have a completely different view of the situation. So I think, personally, you have to find what channel best fits your personal views and not follow it because you're trying to fit into a certain mold. You need to be yourself and watch what you feel is more open. You need to watch more than just one channel. You need to go on the internet because anybody can control what you're watching, and you need to have different views.
I'd say some TV shows are like violent, and then, I mean, you see sex, drugs, all that, but I guess it depends on what type of person.
So overall, do you like having the media in our faces all the time, or
No.
you not like it?
No.
And why?
Because they're not reporting the truth.
Everywhere is freaks and harris, dykes and fairies. Tell me where is sanity? Tax the rich, feed the poor. Tell